Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team. With a Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins number one. Let your enemies take a stand, don't hesitate, yeah. Everybody's going crazy, yeah. Won't be long until we're dead and gone.
Weeks ago, the venue was the Tropics down in Miami. Now here in Week 14, it is New York's time to host Dolphins-Jets. The rematch kicks off next. I'm Kate Scott, the crowd at MetLife ready to go. Dolphins-Jets, it is the rematch, and we are underway. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down just inside the 25. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Starting this drive with a design run. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Earlier this season, Brock, we saw the Dolphins pick up the victory in that meeting, continuing a dominant run for them in this rivalry. They've won 13 of the last 16, and they have 3 different 4-game winning streaks during that stretch, so maybe this is the start of another streak if they can get the win here.
Certainly hoping for the season sweep. There's no question about that, Kate. Trying to outdo the sweep they put together in 23, winning both those games by a combined 51 points.
60 by 6. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 11. Panther 11. Dragons 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
60 boxes. 70 ranges. 70 ranges. Buffalo, trap 50. Trap 50.
Willis now, third down. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Let's go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Warriors 70. 19 Lions. 3. Go.
Here's the snap on fourth. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
It's a gain of 32 yards.
Back to 60.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
77 Wolf.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 77 Wolf.
Now the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 3. It's third and 1.
7 Virus. 50 Bobcats. 50 Bobcats. Mustang 19. Hey, Crash. Crash on 80.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Offense in the hurry up here.
60 Bison. Dragon 60.
Dolphins, first down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
18 Rodgers. Buffalo 18. Trap 50. Trap 60.
From the red zone on first. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Working quickly here.
Complete to Devon Achane. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Second down carry for Achane. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Gain of 10 yards.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
70. Go.
It's a designed run for Willis. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Design quarterback run here. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. From his own end zone, here we go. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for second down.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
It's a nice running there, gets him 8. Third down coming up.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. Bails out of the pocket quick. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Zach Sealer there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Pistol now for Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So far, so good to begin this one as they've got a new set of downs beyond midfield. They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 22 out of that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Dolphins' 24-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throws caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Jets 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Another throw for Mahomes. Escapes out to the left. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Well, now this is certainly going to make second and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. But give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating, and it's going to make it a more difficult now second and goal situation.
Catch is made in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Two yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's third and goal. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets finish off their opening drive. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Well, this is something we've been monitoring, and it's actually happened for just the third time ever. A player has caught 20 touchdowns in a single season, as he joins a couple of the greatest to do it, Jerry Rice and Randy Moss at this exclusive club. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Buffalo, 60 Eagles, 60 Dragons, 60. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. He's throwing deep to the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Jets take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Here's Mahomes. Connects with his back. Hall. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Follow these two, follow these two.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he's encouraged out of bounds after that 9-yard gain, so that's going to make it second and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1.
Yellow, right side.
He's got it on the bootleg. Buying some time right. Catch is made, but he is out of the back of the end zone. Could not get his feet down, partner. This one's going to end up incomplete. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
Wow.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Buys time, rolling right. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get some late points and the lead. York now for the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 7.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. Shoves one away. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
19, Charger, 19, 18, Cardinal, 8, Japanese, 18, Cardinal, 18, Cardinal, Warriors,
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's looking deep once again. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. We've got 2nd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Throwing out to the left. Cut! He'll get him 5 yards. He gets this up to the 25. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Ready.
3rd down run from Achane. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
70 Lions, 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Throwing on 1st down. Willis escapes the pocket. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And the Jets recover it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes comes for big yards on the right side. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Jets will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown! York tacks on that extra point. And the Jets double their lead to 14. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over 1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Cougar 19, Mustang 19. 19, Captain, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Willis now. That's him on the quick hitter. with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
That's good.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Panther 50, Panther 50, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11, Buffalo 18. Seven Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 Red.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that is a Dolphins first down. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Dolphins first down.
And he spikes it just before we hit 0, so they've got a chance now to add 3 here before we break on a long field goal attempt. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A 49-yarder in front of him here. The kick by Gonzalez is good. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. To kick it away, here's Pinion. Chooses to bring this one out. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes now. It's his running back. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First and 10 from the 32. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jets first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy. That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Yellow. All right, go, little lady. Hey, color. Attack it. 57.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Dumped off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. taken in by the rookie out of Indiana. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and keeps this drive moving.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Now Willis leading his offense up to go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
There's plenty to design wrong. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, he puts some heat on this deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets hold an 11-point advantage. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. You're good on the point after. And the Jets push the lead up to 12.
Dolphins 16.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
70, 60. 18 Radler. 70,
Willis to throw it. Completed over the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
7 times. Hey, Smith.
Here's Willis to the air. And gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go now. Good press all 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Warriors. 70. 70 Rangers.
Here's Willis. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain. And it's 3rd down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Cut by 2.
Willis now, third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
And it's fourth down.
Working quickly here.
19 Lions. Traffic Dragon 60. Go.
Here's the snap on fourth. Throw is caught by the back. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. So failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him the possession.
Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They give on second to Hall. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10 from the 32. Here's Hall once more. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
That's good for the Jets. First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. The Jets have multiple scores here and on their way to closing this one out. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's got it. It's in close. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets have likely locked up the win right there. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets go up by 19.
16.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. He'll have a long field ahead of him, partner, as he's wrapped up shy of the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
After 60. 19 tight. 15. Check mash, check mash.
Gun snap now to Willis. Oh, shit. Oh, he was on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Second down.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked out a step or two shy of it. So 20 yards on that play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 20.
Willis. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be second down.
Let's go now. Driving 60, practice 6, 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
To throw, here's Willis. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
19.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's fourth down.
18, Pioneer. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors, 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. Ball is out. Mahomes fumbled it. And the Dolphins got it. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Throwing on first down, Willis. Completed to his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And goes to the hurry up here.
Dolphins first down.
Looking from the gun, it's Willis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offensive line fast.
It's second down.
Running with Achan here out of the gun. And not much space available there. Maybe two. That brings up third down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third and long for him here. Hits his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
79 breakup.
Desperation time here on fourth. Finds him over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Willis looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, the ball's incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here. he goes, 3rd and long. He's in trouble and gets blocked out again. Looking quickly here.
Eagles, 60 Eagles, 19 Lions. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Motion man sent left. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Penalty moves him closer, and they're going to try to convert this one on 4.
Here we go. Cougar, my team. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Cap 50, Cap 50. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Desperation time here. Buying some time left. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets nearing their 9th win of the season.
At the 58-yard line.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. Escapes a defender. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move.